What's up, people? It's your boy Terry, and welcome to Barber Banter. This week's topic is all about old school versus new school hip hop. Which is better? As you know, people will be complaining about the new school hip hop, how they be mumbling rapping, and all the old school guys are saying they're not rapping no more, or they have no content or no substance. Me personally, I'm a kind of guy that grew up listening to Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, DMX, Mobb Deep. These are the guys I listen to. Method Man. Guys who rap from the heart. Guys that you understood the lyrics. But nowadays, yeah, you got guys like Future, Migos, Young Thug, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Lil Pump. They all layer something, layer shit. I'm not saying the music is bad. I'm just saying the content, the bars and the lyrics are just not quite on the same level as why back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Hip hop is not called hip hop no more. It's urban now. You sort of can make it accessible for all races to make it now. Future got on a track, and for the whole track here, the guy was mumbling, saying for a whole 16, mumbling. Hip hop nowadays has just become a bashment tune. You only understand the chorus, but you don't understand the bars. You don't understand anything between that. That's what hip hop has become now. So, what do you think? Anyway, let's take the discussion to the barber shop.
Yeah. You know what though, T, yeah? You know me, I'm outspoken in it, yeah? But let's be real. Tupac and Biggie were not the be-all and end-all of hip-hop. They didn't start hip-hop in it. Do you get me? So before them, there was people before them, do you get me? Like there was KRS-One, there was all of them dons before them. What, KRS-One? Of course you can.
But you can't understand what they're saying.
You don't want to change your ears to listen to what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying.
And hold on, wait.
You don't want to change your ears.
That's the other thing as well. You got to look at the styles of it as well. Do you get me? Yeah. In hip hop, there's multiple styles, isn't it? Yeah. Biggie and Tupac had a whole different style. So a lot of the dons that are out now, granted, but a lot of the dons that are out now that you man don't listen to, like Isaiah Rashad.
Exactly.
You get me?
Conscious
conscious brothers. You get me? Yeah. Out here putting out the word to people, right? Teaching it. Sci-Hi the Prince. I'm all takes a done, but he's old school.
I've got to say, I'm an old school fan. I'm always going to be an old school fan. You know what I mean? Tupac, like Big, like Redman, Method Man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the 90s era hip hop. That's always going to be where my heart lies. But at the same time, with new school hip hop, there's a lot of good artists. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not all mumble rappers in the new school, but yeah, like new school is the progression, it's the evolution. Do you know what I'm saying? But just because it's new doesn't mean it's better. In a lot of cases, in some cases. And just because it's the same way, the other way around as well, just because it's classic doesn't mean it's good. There was a lot of dead artists in the 90s, do you know what I'm saying? And people were gassing like they're good now, but they was never good.
The hip hop that's selling right now is the Migos, the mumble rapping, all that crap. That's what's selling right now.
That's an element of
Future is the leader of the new school. I like Future. This guy spit a whole 16, just say, but a whole 16. These new school rappers nowadays, yeah, they're not even rapping no more. They're just making noise on the track that. What is that? What the fuck is that? That's not rapping, man. What the fuck? You're chatting shit, man. You're just making noise. It's like they're lazy. They've become lazy. These rappers have become lazy nowadays. They're not rapping no more. They just become lazy and they're just making noises on the track. That's why none of them really freestyle. None of them can freestyle anymore. It's like, imagine them freestyling. Yeah, go on, drop a freestyle. Oh yeah, here I go. What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is that? That's fucking insane.
It's an element of rap. No, that's what I'm saying. An element means a part of rap. It's a part of it. Right, so what's Drake then? What's Kendrick? They're different parts of rap as well. But
you've got some lesbian guy. Oh, lesbian guy.
Nah, but you can't just say that. Young Man goes in. Who cares if she's a lesbian, bro? Young Man goes in. If that was a guy spitting the same bars.
She talks like a man.
But it's out to guys
Yeah,
in the
and
same bars, yeah.
And her song is sick.
Talks
And
like
you
a man.
can't- Hold up.
Talks like a man.
Hold up.
And her
Hold
song
up,
is sick.
hold up.
And
50
her song
Cent,
is sick.
50 Cent had a whole song called Candy Shop where he sung on the hook about his candied willy, yeah? About his candied piece, yeah? And you want to go, man's a gangster, but Young Ma's on talking about the greasiest stuff, yeah? And then she's got a hook that says, and you want to act like she's soft. Come on. Nisha. That's your generation, you get me?
That's it.
That's your generation, innit? The true spitters are out here. Kendrick, J. Cole, Childish Gambino. What are you saying?
In that same generation, you've got some talented hip hop artists. You know, you got your Coles, you got your J. Cole, you got your Kendrick Lamars, you got your Logics. You know what I mean? You got your Joey Badasses, you got your Schoolboy Q's. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are talented MCs that could fit in any era. You could put Schoolboy Q in the 90s and he could sit next to DMX and go hard. Do you know what I'm saying? But then you could put Q next to Future right now and he'd go hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Like MCs like Childish Gambino. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's everything that hip hop should be. Rap should be. Childish Gambino for me is that. Do you know what I mean? He's outside the box. He thinks on his own. He thinks his own way. Do you know what I mean? He experiments with sounds, but he keeps it urban. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, those kind of artists, I think, are the artists that when people are talking about old school, new school hip hop, you need to put it in. What you didn't need to do with old school hip hop is put it into like groups. There was hip hop, and then there was everything else. Now you've got hip hop and all the offshoots of hip hop. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got hip hop, then you got sort of wave hip hop, and you got trap hip hop, and you got trap rap, and then you got, do you know what I mean? Wave, and then you got it's so. When we're talking about old school, new school, you got to be kind of more specific about what you're talking about. You talking about content, or you talking about a vibe?
This with them as well. Like, they're like mood music. It's a mood thing. Like, whatever mood, like, say, oh yeah, I'm in the mood to listen to Lil Uzi. You listen to him. It doesn't have to be the best type of. Like,
I want to flip it, yeah? You're not, you like the old generation. You remember Rick James?
James.
You remember Rick James? Rick James, my G, but listen to Rick James's actual lyric. This is very special. That's all these brothers doing. This guy is actually on drugs, mumbling, talking.
That's up in new school. On drugs, mumbling and talking. That's new school.
But that's what Rick James actually did.
it's not the most.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. What? That's Rick James.
But new school, a lot of them do the same thing, lean, all this thing,
Yeah.
drugs. They're back into that mood. They've gone back, they've listened to probably Rick James.
And they've
now
gone back.
in that
They're in a whole. That's why they're all in these skinny jeans with their hair all on singles and stuff like that.
If you deep in rap, you need Google Translate for them, man.
You need Google Translate.
You need to change your ears, man. Tune your ears, man.
You know, it's
True, what they
obviously, man, I'm a fan of both, innit?
Yeah, I'm a fan of both. Yeah.
But it's all about ignorance, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm ignorant, I don't want to listen to certain things, I'm not going to listen to it. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be biased towards it. But
Me as a hip hop
I
fan,
think a lot of old school rappers, a lot of old school like, listeners, they're ignorant. They don't want to listen to the new school.
that's real.
And they think it's rubbish.
But it's okay. It's okay not to understand it. It's okay not to understand it, yeah. But then to not appreciate it for what it is, that's ignorant.
Yeah, so I remember the time of NWA, do you know what I mean? And all the other old school rappers, they had meaning, they had substance to what they were saying. They were talking about the times when they were getting killed and police just pulled them over on the street, and when they go gangbanging and black people killing against black people and stuff like that, and they had substance. And you might say that was then, that's when that stuff was happening then, but it's still happening today, but no one's singing about it. You see what I'm saying? So you can't put the blame on, oh yeah, they were singing about that because in them times police were beating, police are still beating black people in America, they're shooting black people in America.
The music that you're listening to now, you can't scan catch a girl with that music.
You can.
We can do it in the club every Friday.
Have you
Do it
seen
in the club
the
every
videos?
Friday.
Have you seen the videos now?
You're
Kids dancing
arrested. You have to slam it on the speaker boxes and slam it on the floors and slam it on the walls and that.
I think that was
There's beggars that like that though. There's beggars that like that. We did that. Yes, you did. Don't talk about pass up and rave. How you mean? People used to get pass up and rave confused with WWF and that. How do you mean?
Yeah, baby, you want to dance?
Don't lie. You still come together and say, hey, yo, my girl, boom, boom, flat. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Your eyes section now is like
Exactly. I'm kidding me, innit?
I mean, but you guys like, yo, come here.
No, Pat.
I don't ask you.
No, Pat. No, Pat. No, Pat. You know.
So I remember back in the days when we used to go like raving and stuff like that, we used to call a girl, we'd see a girl we like to dance with, yeah, and we just go to her, pull her, say ask her for a dance, yeah, and they'll say yes, they'll say no, they might have a man, they'll say she go and ask you, go and ask that, see that guy over there, go and ask him if I can dance. I'll go and ask him to come dance with a woman, he might say yes, he might say no. And they just all dance the woman for a dance, and it's like making love. Like, it's like dry umping, isn't it? Like the music is so cool, it's so calm, it has so much meaning. Like the words, you could understand the words. They should elaborate on the words. You could understand it. The beat was nice. It's beautiful. But now, it's diabolical. Like you can't like if you're gonna grab a woman for a dance, you're gonna dance with her like she's a hoe. Because it's all dagger, isn't it? It's all like hard bang bang bang. I mean, we used to do that if we went to like soca raves or zouk raves, yeah. But other than that, like babies were born to certain music. I mean, you can't give woman a baby to flipping to hip hop, Lil Wayne, because if you're matching a woman to Lil Wayne, she's just some side chick. It's got to be what decent woman wants to be matched to Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the music has changed. You know what I mean? Like when I look back at my music, if I sit down and reminisce, say right, I'm gonna put some old tunes on, tunes that my dad used to play, tunes that I used to listen to when I was young. It's mellow, it's nice, it's calm. Imagine children now, when they get to my age, yeah, I'm gonna put on some music. That's all they're listening to, and they understand that. So when they're old and they're sitting back with their grandchildren, they're like, this is the music we used to listen to. It's crap. It's absolutely crap.
We chill in the rave, we get a little bit wavy, yeah. We watch the girls twerking to the rhythms, yeah, and then we move in and
Listen to this.
We're smoother than your generation was done.
Listen to this, yeah.
Out here drinking champagne and that.
The new school, yeah, the lyrics. Where's the lyrics?
Of
There's
what
no
artists?
lyrics.
Of what artists?
Like Future,
What
Migos. There's no lyrics. The lyrics are just forgettable.
But it's a
It's
part,
forgettable.
it's an element of music. That's what you're trying
It's
to
the
tell
terrible
me.
element then.
It's a, right
The
then.
element's insane.
Yeah,
Right,
but that's the same with old school music. There was terrible elements to old school music.
Wait.
That's not rapping. You're just making noise. You're just making noise on a track. You're making noise. You only think about them, yeah. It's the beat that saves them. If the beat wasn't that great, yeah, they will be that good. You put them guys here on the old school beats here. You see how shit they sound. They won't sound so good. Anyone can drop on those tracks here and be good. Anyone can drop those tracks and then just say anything on the tracks and have a decent chorus, and that's it. And you got a hit track. You got a hit record. You can just chat shit on the mic, yeah. Chat shit through the every verse, yeah. And then when they come to the chorus, have a good little chorus or something like, oh yeah, everybody get down, and then for the whole 16 you'll be like, wait. Soon they're gonna be making farting noises. They're gonna be farting like, yeah, yeah. Come on, man, that's not serious.
Hold up. All the old school MCs, yeah, all they talked about was shutting crack.
Exactly.
All they talked about was shutting crack.
Hold
Hold up, wait. Let me finish. Yeah, you're sitting. Hold up. Let me finish. Yeah. Biggie Smalls. Hold up. Let me finish. Hold up. Every artist that you mentioned that you appreciate, that you look up to, and I'll be real with you as well, who I look up to too, yeah, like Method Man, Mobb Deep, all of them, yeah, they were all crack dealers, all of them, and they all promoted dealing crack, right? Now we've got a generation who have grown up with people that were either selling or taking crack, right? And now
they're talking about pills and lean.
Listen.
So what's the difference?
What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is.
The whole music is all about trapping right now. Every time I see a music video, it's all about trapping, everything. Look at what's that guy's name? Or Genesis, OG Genesis. Cut it. Everything's trapping. What's it?
Right. So the people that you look up to, Big Impact, what was it? Nothing's changed.
What was that?
But nothing really changed. What
Nothing's
the music?
changed, bro.
Nothing's changed. That is not the
It's just
point.
the new sound that's
That
been
is the
developed
point.
in new
You don't like the
generation.
way that
That's
it's
it.
being said.
Yeah.
They're saying
You
the
don't
same
like
stuff that
you
they're
don't
saying
like
when
the
you
way
was
it's
young.
been portrayed
Same
and said.
content.
That's it. It's the same thing, bro.
Same content. You want to
Bro,
talk about
It's
changing
the same
hip-hop?
thing. Nothing's ever gonna change.
Just the thing where hip hop's changing, innit? What can we do, sort of thing. But I do get why they're saying that, because obviously back in the days there was lyrical artists, like hardcore lyrical artists, and they're like the OGs of hip hop, innit? Like ratings. But obviously hip hop changes. So what can we do about it? Hip hop's gonna change in another 4 or 5 years again anyway. Like it is gonna change. We can't do nothing about it, innit? But it's like a thing where we have to pay respect to the OGs, innit? Because they're the ones who started it. They're the ones who came with the hardcore shit. like hardcore.
When they talk about
Even in
but it
20
has
years' time,
changed.
they're still gonna
But
tell
it
you
has
it has changed.
But it
The
has
element
changed.
has
That's
changed.
the
That's
thing,
what I'm trying to
bro.
tell you.
That's what we're saying.
It's the
Little
element.
Yachty, I don't like this dude, yeah?
I don't
But
like
he
him
don't
as well.
talk about trapping, fam.
Yeah, he's
You get
dead.
me? He's about having a party, a wave and that.
Yeah.
There's a whole generation
Alright.
of kids that are out here, urban kids,
But
who
there
are
was-
out here,
there was-
and they ain't trapping.
Alright.
doing the same thing.
So
They
who's
weren't getting
the best?
And
Alright.
So
So
doing that.
Most dead, Talib Kweli.
Vanilla Ice.
no, hold on.
Thank
Hold on. Let me show you.
Nice.
So let me ask you. So who's the best one now?
Who's the best?
No one's the best.
There's no best. Everyone's got their thing in
Alright,
it. Who do I rate? Who do I rate? Who do I rate?
Who's the best speaker right
The
now?
best bit is for me. Who do I rate? Yeah.
Lyrically or flowy, what
What we
talking
talking
about?
about? Like who do I?
gotta define it,
Do you know who I bang right
Be
now?
specific.
My top five. My top five right now. Who I bang right now? Yeah. Right now. Yeah. I bang Cyrus Rashad. Yeah. Childish Gambino. J Cole. Yeah. Little bits of Kendrick. I ain't even gonna lie. Little bits of Kendrick. Yeah. Lyrical man.
All of them, you
Certain
see
time he makes
No
me think in my
English in
head.
it. But, that's because you're
That's
saying
that's American. That's American.
You're
innit?
saying
That's
certain
American.
men.
He wanted to talk about hip hop. We're talking about hip hop, innit? If you want to get into UK rap and grime, that's a whole different thing to me, innit? He wanted to talk about hip hop. Hip hop to me is an American thing. Do you get me? So I'm talking about American artists. You want to get into the UK, we can get into the UK. But I will say one thing about the young generation of the UK music. I feel they found a sound. Yeah, like the whole gigs. Yeah, the grime thing, the whole gigs missed kind of rap, trap, drill thing. Yeah, and everybody stuck to it. So it's a little bit boring. I ain't gonna lie, it is. Yeah, the majority of these artists. Wait, hear me up. The tunes are hard. I'll listen to any one of these new tunes coming up. Yeah. Like out of about 30 MCs, there's only about 4 or 5 that actually stand out. You get me? The rest of them all sound the same. 6, 7 come out with that whole skirt, pull up on a man 10, all that, yeah? Now there's about 30 other artists that sound exactly like 6, 7. Exactly. Sometimes I have to listen, I'm like, is that Dimsy or is that Next Brother? Do you get me?
Because that's the other thing as well that we don't speak about very much is that what hip hop had done to the UK. Like, we birthed grime, innit? We started this whole grime thing. No one else was doing grime before we did grime. If it wasn't for hip hop, there wouldn't be any grime. Yeah, but I honestly believe if it wasn't for grime, hip hop wouldn't survive. And that's something I want to hit on another day. Grime is saving rap. Saving it. Because the industry wants to commercialize rap. It has successfully commercialized rap, made it pop. Rap is pop now. It's the same thing. From the time you got Justin Bieber featuring with your favorite rappers, your favorite hood rappers, yeah, you know rap is pop. Yeah. Grime is not pop, not yet. The UK is carrying the torch for hip hop, for urban music, for slum music, for black cultural music. Right now, the UK is flying a flag. No one else really is. The UK, we've got such strong connections to the Caribbean, to Africa, because that's what we've got right here. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not just flying the flag for our country and our urban music, but for other countries as well.
My problem with these new school guys, yeah, like I said, yeah, the lyrics are just so forgettable. The greatest lyrics of all time all spit in the old school. Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Jay-Z. Nowadays, yeah, even when it comes, even when it comes, hold on, even when it comes to R&B, like R. Kelly, like Jane Wine, what's it called, Drew Hill, yeah, Jodeci, like the R&B albums, you feel for, wow, damn, making babies and those kind of music. But now, like, let me finish now, yeah. Now, yeah, where are your G's from your times, yeah? That can test. They can test.
They're still here.
Name me one guy that can test Eminem. Name me one guy that can test Eminem lyrically.
You name me one guy that can test Eminem.
Yeah, lyrically.
From any generation.
You name. There's none. Let me help you. There is none. No one compares to Eminem. First of all, Biggie and Tupac, they're iconic. No one compares to them, ever. Like I remember, I was hearing people were trying to compare Rick Ross to Biggie. Time ago. Do you remember that? Like time ago, yeah. And I was like, huh? No. You cannot. There's only one of one. You can't do that. Eminem, no one can spit like him. Facts. Everyone might say, oh yeah, Kendrick can. No. Kendrick's a G, but he cannot. No.
So the argument's done. The argument's done.
There's nobody.
Right. Name me one guy. No. Name me one guy that can test R. Kelly. No. Name me one guy that can test R. Kelly.
Usher.
Are you on crack?
Oh, you alright?
The weekend. The weekend hard still.
The weekend's hard, you know. The weekend's hard, Usher. Man says to me, name someone that can move to R. Kelly. Usher. What? I'll fight more for you now, blood.
Usher old school. You can't take it.
No, you
Usher's
Yeah, you
old
can,
school.
but you can finish R. Kelly. You can finish R. Kelly.
No, Usher old school. You can't take it.
Bryson Tiller.
You can't.
Yo. Bryson Tiller. Usher.
No, that's a
Bryson
take.
Tiller.
Who? Bryson Tiller is better than who? Yeah, bro, this guy's taking crack. He's saying Bryson Tiller is better than R. Kelly. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking, but boy, you better get off that crack, man. Yeah.
Bryson Tiller went platinum before anyone knew who he was.
Bryson, say something. Bryson.
Don't ban the head of country, man.
Get out of here, man.
He's the newest one of the newest dons out here. Rude Boy was
Yeah,
platinum
and
before
he's
anyone knew who he
finishing
was.
every man.
Can you test R. Kelly?
Yes.
Yes, he can, bro. Yes,
Put
he
the camera
can.
on him.
I'm gonna say, hey, listen, put the camera on me. I'm gonna put the camera on me. Bryson Tiller won't. I bet you every girl that just saw this went mad right now. Won't. Exchange. Bryson Tiller. I bet your panties wet right now, innit? Bryson
Tiller over R. Kelly, yeah? R. Kelly 12 play.
Hey! Oh, yeah, Bryson Tiller. Don't give me.
Let's leave all the media stuff out here. So let's not get into what's going on now. Yeah. Usher for me is the dude, innit? Yeah, he's the R&B dude, always has been. Yeah, no, I know it's R. Kelly or Usher for most people. Innit? I love R. Kelly, I really do, innit? Yeah, but I'm always been the Usher guy, innit? Yeah. Hey. Yeah, R. Kelly, innit? Those are for me. They my era. Those were the two dons, innit? Like all Omarion and that came. They was the clones, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like it was R. Kelly and Usher. Usher, I was always an Usher donny, innit? Like I was 8701. That's my stuff, bro. I cried too much over that, innit? It's bare heartbreak to that. But then I heard. That was me for years, and then I heard Bryson Tiller. And everything that Usher was doing, Bryson Tiller did it better. He just does it better. Like, he's sick. Like, obviously, look, it's up for opinion, it's up for debate. A lot of people might not agree in it. Like, but I admire that dude, innit? Like, he's somewhere in between rap and singing, and he's dope, fam. He's very, very dope. But for a lot of people, he is the new Usher. Regardless of whether you can, like, you know, I'm old enough to compare. But you know, the younger generation, there's no comparison for them because Usher's some old guy and now he's a pervert and they're like, they don't want nothing to do with that. Do you know what I'm saying? But for this generation, Bryson Tiller's the new Usher. Bryson Tiller is Usher. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's funny for me because I mention his name and people like, all the R&B dons, the older, they're like, who? I'm like, what do you mean, who? I thought you was an R&B fan. Do you get me? Bro, he's sick. The guy is sick. Do you get me? I play him when I'm with girls, always getting it.
Wrong. I ain't never gonna lie to you, yeah. When they're in the wedding, yeah, aunties are all banging, yeah, and the R. Kelly comes on.
Yeah, come.
Get me.
The thing is, yeah, it's
but
calm.
I'm not.
Like R. Kelly's the OG's
The
calm,
OG,
but Bryson,
They can't make
Bryson, hey, you
Listen, you were made to R. Kelly.
Bro,
Who are you, man?
I wasn't made to R. Kelly.
You were meant to kill.
I wasn't
You were
made
meant
to
to kill. What do you know?
I wasn't made to R.
You
Kelly.
weren't meant to kill. You weren't meant to kill. Man,
Facts, I
kill.
wasn't made to R. Kelly.
Yeah?
I know I did. You get me?
Facts, I wasn't made to kill you. You can't say that. I don't want to hear that. Pause.
Nah, man, you like disrespecting, man.
Bro,
It's
I'm
not disrespectful.
It's
Who
not
the hell is that
disrespectful.
guy? Who? Brother, who?
That's like saying.
Oh,
Shut up, man. Your girl listens to Bryson Tiller.
That's what I'm saying.
Your girl listens to Bryson Tiller.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that you man are ignorant to what's going on, but then want to have a discussion about
Possibly
it.
all the girls you move to listen to Bryson Tiller.
These guys are saying that this Bryson Tiller is Ben.
You're all wrong.
So you're involving Uncle Sonny, bro. You're involving Uncle Sonny in this.
You've lost the plot.
Hey, they involved Uncle Sonny in this, you know, man.
Hold on.
The new rappers are just jokes now. Compared to the old rappers. The old rapper made a lot of sense. Before they rap, they talk sense. They talk something they talk something that will make you feel like, yeah, they know what they're saying. They know what they're talking about. The old rapper make more sense than the new rappers. I think the new rappers, most of them don't know what they're doing.
So what do you think
They
about
sing with no meaning, rap with no meaning.
What do you think about
Yeah, Fiction, like from one of his songs or the album, one of his songs, when he was saying bra 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 bra, that was just uncalled for. How can you be saying bra 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 to do what? You have to say something. People will know that, yeah, you know what you're saying, what you're rapping. You can't just be, Or then, like in the Tupac and Biggie time, you don't see things like that. You don't hear words like that. Say bra bra bra. What does that mean? So, yeah, I still strongly believe on the old rappers.
Alright, that's it for this week. Until next week, if you've got any comments, post your comments below. If you've got any suggestions for any topics that we can discuss, take it to the barber shop, pull it below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you next week.